The jungle explodes in chaos. A full-grown Bengal tiger is thrown sideways, tumbling through dust and broken grass. In front of it stands something it never should have challenged, a massive Indian rhinoceros, head lowered, horns stained with blood. The tiger stumbles to its feet, one eye swollen, breathing heavy. The rhino snorts, paws the ground, and charges again. This is not a hunt. This is a mistake. And in the wild, mistakes cost everything. The question is simple. How did the jungle's most feared predator end up losing everything in a fight it never needed to take? Before we dive in, drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. We'd love to hear from you. If you enjoy animal stories like this, be sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share it with someone who'd love it too. The story doesn't begin with violence. It begins with hunger. Deep inside the Indian jungle, as morning light filters through thick green canopies, a male Bengal tiger moves silently through the undergrowth. He is alone, and that matters. Tigers are solitary hunters. No backup, no second chances. This tiger is no young cub. His shoulders are scarred, his ears torn from past battles. Once, he ruled this territory with ease. But times have changed. The dry season has dragged on longer than expected. Deer herds have migrated. Wild boar are scarce. Every step burns energy he no longer has in excess. The tiger pauses near a muddy watering hole. He listens. Birds are quiet. Monkeys watch, but do not alarm. Then he smells it. Rhinoceros. Heavy, earthy, strong. Not prey, but meat. And to a starving predator, the line between danger and food begins to blur. In the distance, a single Indian rhino grazes slowly near the water's edge. Thick skin like armor. Horns sharp and unforgiving. One wrong move, and bones will break. Normally, a tiger would never attack a healthy adult rhino. But hunger rewrites instinct. The tiger lowers his body into the grass. His tail flicks once. He studies the rhino's blind spots. Waits for a moment of weakness. Minutes pass. Sweat drips. Muscles tighten. The jungle holds its breath. Then, a mistake. The wind shifts. The rhino lifts its head. Its ears rotate. Its nostrils flare. It knows something is wrong. The tiger freezes. Too late. With a deep, thunderous snort, the rhino charges, not away, but straight toward the threat. The ground shakes. The tiger lunges sideways, claws out, trying to slash and retreat. But the rhino's speed is shocking. In one brutal impact, horn meets muscle. The tiger is thrown into the dirt. Pain explodes through his ribs. He scrambles back, stunned, shocked, not by injury alone, but by realization. He has miscalculated. And now the jungle is watching. The rhino turns again, preparing another charge. The tiger must decide, fight or flee. Either choice could kill him. The cost of pride. The tiger doesn't run. For a brief second, instinct screams at him to disappear into the trees. But another force holds him in place. Territory, pride, desperation. This jungle has been his for years. Every scent mark, every path, every shadow knows him. To retreat now would mean surrender, not just the fight, but his dominance. The Indian rhinoceros stamps the ground again, breathing hard. Its eyesight is poor, but its hearing and smell are sharp. It knows the tiger is injured, and injured predators are dangerous, but also vulnerable. The tiger circles slowly, limping on one foreleg. His tail stays low, a sign of stress. He looks for an opening, a chance to strike from the side, a way to end this fast. But there is no opening. The rhino keeps turning, always facing him. A living tank. Thick skin layered like shields. The horn gleams in the sunlight, sharp enough to tear muscle, snap ribs, puncture lungs. The tiger lunges suddenly, aiming for the rhino's flank. A calculated risk. Claws rake across the rhino's hide, but they don't sink in. The skin absorbs the blow. The rhino reacts instantly. With a violent swing of its head, it catches the tiger midair. Horn slams into the tiger's shoulder. There is a sickening thud. The tiger hits the ground hard, rolling through dust and crushed leaves. Pain floods his body. One front leg twists unnaturally. He tries to stand. He can't. This is the price of pride. The rhino charges again, faster now, angrier. Not to kill, but to eliminate the threat. The tiger drags himself aside at the last second. The rhino misses by inches, crashing into a tree trunk with explosive force. Birds scatter. Monkeys scream. The jungle erupts. For a moment, both animals pause. The rhino snorts, shaking its head, disoriented but still powerful. The tiger pants heavily, chest heaving, eyes wide. Blood darkens his orange fur. This fight has already been decided. But the jungle does not care about fairness, only survival. The tiger forces himself up, 3 legs barely holding his weight. He turns toward the trees. Retreat. But retreat is not escape. As the tiger limps away, something changes in the air. The smell of blood spreads. And blood attracts attention. From the shadows, unseen eyes begin to watch. Not predators bold enough to challenge a tiger head-on, but opportunists. Jackals. Wild dogs. Even rival tigers. The injured king is no longer untouchable. Behind him, the rhino watches until the threat disappears, then returns to the water, alive, victorious, dominant. Ahead of the tiger lies a far greater danger than the rhino ever was. Because in the wild, weakness is an invitation. The tiger vanishes into the trees, dragging pain with every step, unaware that this loss has just placed a target on his back. And something is already following. Night falls fast in the jungle. The wounded Bengal tiger moves slowly now, each step deliberate, painful. His injured foreleg barely touches the ground. Every breath burns his chest. Darkness should bring safety. For a healthy tiger, night is power. But tonight, darkness brings something else. Risk. The tiger reaches a dense patch of forest near a dry stream bed. This is familiar ground. He has rested here before. He collapses behind thick bushes, sides heaving, tongue hanging. For a moment calm. Insects hum. Leaves rustle softly. The jungle pretends nothing is wrong. But the smell of blood hangs heavy in the air. Miles away, it would mean nothing. Here, it means opportunity. A low, distant sound breaks the silence. Not a roar. Not a growl. A series of sharp, echoing calls. Dholes. Indian wild dogs. They are not strong alone. But together, they are relentless. The tiger lifts his head. His ears rotate. The calls grow closer. Dholes hunt using endurance and numbers. They don't rush. They don't fight fair. They follow. They harass. They wait for exhaustion to finish the job. The tiger struggles to stand. He snarls, a warning meant to remind the jungle who he is. But dominance fades with injury. From the shadows, glowing eyes appear. 1, then 3, then many. The dholes stay just out of reach, circling silently. They don't attack. Not yet. They nip at his heels, testing. A quick bite here. A snap there. The tiger lashes out, claws slicing empty air. He roars, deep, furious, desperate. The dogs scatter, then regroup. This is not a battle of strength. This is a war of time. The tiger tries to retreat deeper into the forest, but the dogs herd him, steering him away from cover, toward open ground. Every step drains him further. His breathing turns ragged. Foam forms at his mouth. Suddenly, chaos. From the opposite side of the clearing, another presence emerges. A rival male tiger. Younger, stronger, uninjured. He has smelled the blood too. This is the ultimate betrayal of the wild. No mercy between kings. The dholes freeze. The rival tiger stares at the injured one, tail stiff, muscles coiled. This is no rescue. This is a claim. The wounded tiger backs away, trapped between enemies. Dogs behind him. A challenger ahead. For the first time in his life. He has nowhere to go. The jungle has turned on him completely. One wrong move now will mean death. The clearing is silent. 2 Bengal tigers face each other under pale moonlight. One stands tall, muscles tight, eyes cold and confident. The other, the original king, sways slightly, blood drying on his fur, chest rising in shallow breaths. Behind him, the dholes wait. They do not bark. They do not rush. They understand something deeply important. This moment does not belong to them. This is a matter of dominance. The younger tiger steps forward slowly, paws landing softly on the dirt. His ears are forward. His tail is stiff. He is not here to fight immediately. He is here to measure weakness. The injured tiger growls low, summoning the last of his strength. It is a warning, but also a plea. In tiger society, there is no mercy, only control. The younger tiger lunges. Not a full attack, a test. The injured tiger reacts too slowly. The blow lands. Claws rake across his side, reopening wounds, sending fresh pain through his body. He roars, staggering back. The dholes erupt into sharp, excited calls, sensing the shift. They surge closer, snapping, biting at his legs. The injured tiger spins, swiping wildly, forcing them back, but it costs him energy he no longer has. The rival tiger attacks again, this time full force. They collide in a violent clash of muscle and teeth. Dust fills the air. Fur flies, but it is uneven. The injured tiger's leg gives out. He collapses. The younger tiger pins him briefly, teeth closing around his neck, not to kill, but to dominate. Then he releases. A message has been delivered. The injured tiger lies still, chest heaving, eyes wide with shock and exhaustion. The younger tiger steps back, lifts his head, and roars, a deep, rolling sound that echoes through the jungle. This territory has changed hands. The dholes hesitate. They know better than to challenge a healthy male tiger. Slowly, reluctantly, they retreat into the darkness, their opportunity stolen. The new king watches until they vanish. Then he turns and disappears into the forest, claiming his future. The wounded tiger is left alone, alive, but defeated. He drags himself into thick vegetation before dawn, hiding from the world. He will not hunt for days. He may never fully recover. In the wild, survival is not about strength alone. It is about timing, choices, and knowing when not to fight. The tiger did not die that night, but something else did. His reign. Days pass. The jungle moves on. Rain washes away blood from the clearing. New scents replace old ones. The territory now belongs to another tiger. Far from the center of power, the former king survives in silence. He stays hidden in thick undergrowth, close to shallow streams where movement is minimal. Hunting large prey is impossible now. His injured leg never fully healed. Running causes sharp pain. Long chases are no longer an option. So he adapts. He feeds on what others ignore. Small deer calves, porcupines, occasionally, stolen kills left behind by leopards. Every meal is a risk. Every sound could mean death. Once, other animals fled at his scent. Now they test him. One evening, as the sun dips low and paints the jungle orange, the tiger approaches a carcass, a deer killed earlier by dholes. They are gone, but their smell lingers. He feeds quickly, nervously. Then he hears it. A low, familiar snort. Across the clearing, partially hidden by tall grass, stands the same Indian rhinoceros. Older, calm, unbothered. The tiger freezes. The rhino lifts its head, looks at him, then returns to grazing. No charge, no threat, just dominance. The tiger backs away slowly. He understands now. That fight changed everything. Not because he lost, but because he challenged the wrong enemy at the wrong time. Weeks later, reports from the wild tell a quiet truth. The injured tiger eventually leaves the territory entirely, pushed farther toward the edges of the forest. Some tigers survive this way. Some don't. There is no dramatic ending. No final battle. Just disappearance. And in the wild, disappearance is the final price. In the wild, strength makes you feared, but judgment keeps you alive. If you enjoyed this documentary, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next story. Coming next, a crocodile that targets the wrong elephant and pays the ultimate price. You won't want to miss it.